We're going to Glasgow. David Shanks is joining us there. Just fill us in on what the map is looking like there, because there have been some SNP seats just held on by a whisker there.
Absolutely, by a thread. I mean, specifically here in Glasgow, just in the last hour, streaming out of this arena behind me, have been very, very happy faces with red ties and red rosettes. 6 out of 6. 6 seats for Labour, all taken from the SNP. Now, the SNP were an insurmountable force pretty much for the last 10 years in Scottish politics. Political gravity just didn't seem to affect them pretty much until the last year or so. Winning Glasgow, hugely symbolic. Anas Sarwar, the Scottish Labour leader, got a hero's welcome, a rock star's welcome by cheering supporters today, and was mobbed by the media and mobbed by supporters. Such is the turnaround that they've seen here. Emotional scenes as well for Labour figures who can't quite believe just how quickly and how significantly things have turned around. Now, that's not to say that the SNP have been completely wiped out. That exit poll prediction of 10 seats now looking like it's going to be closer to 8. High-profile figures like Stephen Flynn have clung on. The Westminster leader for the SNP have clung on in Aberdeen South. His neighbour in Aberdeen North, Kirsty Blackman, has also kept her seat. Dundee Central, yes city, a key city for the SNP. Chris Law held it for the SNP by around 650 votes. So a city like that, now a marginal, just tells you just how difficult a night this has been for the SNP. The Scottish Conservatives up north, their, well, now former leader, Douglas Ross, has failed in his bid to get the Aberdeenshire North and Moray East seat that was held by David Duckett for the Conservatives previously. The SNP have taken that one too. So essentially, a very, very painful night for the SNP up and down Scotland. Some key figures have clung on, but Labour have really steamrolled the vote and are back in a way that no one really imagined was possible at an extraordinary night across Scotland.
David, thanks so much. In a moment, we will take you to Vincent Machiavelli. But just, I mean, one thing that has been a really curious emerging story of tonight.